Hey guys, welcome back to this channel. If you're new here, hi, my name is Katie Wismer. I'm an author. I write fantasy and romance. I have 12 books out currently. All my links are down below. And this vlog did not have an intro to it, as I tend to do. So I'm just jumping in here to say hi. And I jump around quite a bit in this vlog. Bear with me. I'll send you to the first clip. I have experienced some pretty extensive whiplash. I went from thinking, okay, we're getting to the end. I'm gonna be able to wrap up this book pretty soon. Shouldn't take me too long to edit it. Maybe I'll be able to release this earlier than I thought. To this book is freaking Swiss cheese. There are so many things to fix, so many holes. Not like plot holes, but like things I need to fix. Anyway, word count 68,347 currently. We have broken into Act 3. I keep wavering back and forth. Is this a standalone or a series? And part of the Swiss cheese problem is I want this to be a standalone, I have decided. And the book would be more okay as it is if there was going to be a follow-up with more room to wrap everything up. But because I'm not doing that, that has caused the holes. We're working on it. I have been blocked. And at first I was getting frustrated with myself, like I was being lazy and just not working on it. And then I realized, like, no, whenever I feel like this, it's because something is wrong. And every once in a while in a book, I'll realize I wrote something in the wrong direction and I'll need to back up and head a different direction. And that happens usually at least once with every book. And it hadn't happened yet with this book, so we were kind of overdue. We're figuring it out. You wanna see the new additions to the room up here? Finally. Of course, it's very dark and overcast, so it's dark in here. And I think I forgot to tell you on the theme of everything going wrong, one of the blinds up there broke, as you can see, so now I cannot open or close the skylights. Anyway, we got the bike, we got the treadmill, we got a bench. I don't know if you can see, we got some weights over there. We have a rack that I need to build. Have not done that. But finally, they're here. Big fan. I've been using these every day. This is what they look like. I'm a fan. I'm happy with them for sure. In other news, I got back from Book Harvest a little over a week ago and I was just immediately very sick and wasn't feeling well and down for the count for like over a week. Still trying to come back from that, slowly but surely. It was like weird. At first I thought I had strep throat. Then I thought maybe I was just having like migraines. Then I hit my head and I thought maybe I was slightly concussed. And then I thought maybe, honestly, I have been going non-stop since the end of July. And that is a lot for me. And so I was like, maybe I am just like really running on fumes and I'm really exhausted and I just need to sleep for like a week straight. So it was odd. I was having like neurological issues, which is why I was thinking migraines, because I get migraines with aura. But it wasn't quite that, but I couldn't see straight for like a week. It was very concerning, but everything seems to be okay now. I know I've gotten questions on how Book Harvest went. I'm sure I'll make like a sit down video either here or on Patreon about it. It went well. And things have been busy. I haven't gotten a ton of writing done, but I have been doing other work. I've been getting a lot of orders. I've shipped out like over 200 books worth in the last week. So it's been busy with that. Anyway, that's the update. I got a new sweatshirt. Good morning. I think it's been like a week since the last clip. It's the 21st. I just did 30 minutes on the treadmill. And I was wondering, how long does it actually take me to do all of my TikTok posts in the morning on my burner accounts? Because I just have no concept of time. I have no idea how long things take me. And so now doing it while I'm just like walking on the treadmill in the morning, I can get about 6 of those burner posts up in 15 minutes. Finally was able to put a time to it because I was like looking at how long I was on the treadmill. 15 minutes. Anyway, I've been writing a little bit for Cam's book and I'm trying to decide what I want to do today. I've been thinking I really want to clean and like organize my office because it has been a disaster zone ever since we painted it, because I like moved everything out of the way and then I just like never put things back because it's not done. So I've been hesitant to like set things up in there because I'm gonna have to move them again when we start building the bookshelves in there, but that's been on pause. So like I was at first, before we painted it, I was down there every day using that room a lot, and now since we painted it, I haven't been using it because it's a disaster zone. So I think I might want to go down there and make it usable again. And then we have some videos to film. I want to get like an actual workout in. I only walked on the treadmill for like 30 minutes. We'll see. I have something to update you on. Oh, in the previous video, I was talking about potentially doing like one-on-one coaching style videos where I kind of like audit your Amazon pages for your books. I have now created a sign up form if you're interested in participating. A lot of people have already signed up, so I have enough to at least do the first video. So I am planning on making it. That might actually be out before this vlog, I don't know. Maybe I'll film that today, I don't know. I feel like I had a lot more to update you on, I don't know. I swear to God, I have had a headache every day for the past like 3 weeks. I cannot get rid of it. It is killing me. Okay, so we're in the office. Moved some things around. It's still just like a work in progress in here, but I managed to tidy it up a little bit. It probably doesn't look any different to you, but I promise I did stuff. Moved my old desk over here. I've really just been, the only thing I've been using that office for lately is packing orders, so I just put all the order packing stuff over there. Brought a plant down here. Anyway, I've been trying to write and it has not been working because I'm trying to write the ending of this book and I just, every time I think I have everything that I need to know figured out, I don't. So I've been just brainstorming for several pages in this notebook, planning, talking to myself, trying to figure out how the heck I'm gonna do this. So we're working on it. Current word count, not very different from the last time I updated you. I actually have written a lot, it's just not in the document. I've just been putting like little snippets of dialogue off to the side that I know will go into a scene once I finally like figure out enough to be able to write it, but we're not able to write it right now. I don't know if any of this is making sense. We're at about 69K. It's now 1:30. I need a break. We're gonna go work out. Happy Wednesday. The coffee I made this morning was no good, so I walked and got one, and we just got something in the mail. It's currently on the way down in the elevator, so we'll go grab that. I don't even think I showed you this. Got a magazine lamp. Did you guys even see that the old bed is down here now? Well, it is. And I brought these shelves up from the dungeon, thanks to the previous owner, and helped me get a little more organized with inventory in here. Still have a ton over here, still have a ton over here. But this at least got the books off the floor. Speaking of inventory, that's what just got here. One of many boxes that we're waiting on also just had a whole, looking for the door stopper, issue. The order I got before this, like 80 books, every single one was misprinted. I don't know how well you'd be able to see it. The spine, like the cover, wasn't put on properly, so the pages literally stick out further than the cover on every single copy. So I reached out the way I always do, saying like, hey, you messed this up also. At the back of the books, there's supposed to be a product ID page with like a barcode saying like where it was printed from. Not a single copy had that, which to like get a refund from KDP, you have to send them a picture of that. So they're like, send us the product ID pages. I'm like, there are none on any of them. So anyway, I've been going around in circles with KDP about 80 misprinted books for the past 2 weeks, and I couldn't wait for them to figure it out. So I ordered a bunch more. So now I'm nervous. We're gonna open this box up and hope that these look better. I'm surprised that these are here. This is only like maybe 1/5 of the order because they said to expect them November 1st. I'm surprised that these showed up. These must have already been printed and just like sitting in the warehouse. So hopefully that actually means these are better quality, because supposedly the printers that they use for author copies versus copies that you would get if you just order off Amazon are different. And I have heard just from other authors that the quality is different. We just got some hardcovers. The pages are where they're supposed to be. This is a good sign. A product ID page, this is a good sign. I've talked about it before. I honestly, at this point, because it's become such a frequent problem, I see getting damaged books as an opportunity because I sell them at a discount and people swipe up those discount books so fast. It's my #1 bestseller on my TikTok shop right now, is a full set of damaged hardcovers. Like, people just like saving some money. The problem, of course, being though, I would like to have some non-damaged books in stock, and right now I have all damaged. The Deluxe Omnibus is the only non-damaged book that I have in stock right now. So we'll have to go through and inspect all of these. I don't even remember. I put in an order from Amazon for a ton of these, and then also from Ingram Spark, just because it was going to take so long from Amazon, and I kind of wanted to compare quality. Also, I feel like in the past there was a really big price difference from Amazon and Ingram Spark, and maybe there still is with paperbacks, but when I looked at the hardcovers, it was the same price. So maybe I just need to start ordering from Ingram exclusively with how many issues I've had with Amazon. But honestly, Ingram, I have issues with them half the time too. Nowhere is safe. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. How random. 11 and 9. I don't even remember how many I ordered to begin with. No, I'm dumb. I just put one in the wrong pile. 10 and 10. I think I ordered 10 of each from Amazon and 10 of each from Ingram, in addition to the 20 of each that I ordered initially that showed up damaged. I didn't used to do as many direct orders as I do now. Maybe we should talk somewhere not in this light. If you've been around for a while, you know my shop used to be kind of like seasonal. I would open it up every once in a while, fulfill some orders, and then it wouldn't be open again for months. It wasn't just like constantly available. Part of the reason being time, like fulfilling orders is a time commitment, and I don't always want to be spending my time doing that, especially post 2023 where I did a Kickstarter where I packaged like over 1,000 books. I was so burnt out doing all of that by myself that I was like, I just need a break from this. And then part of it was also I was living in a 1-bedroom apartment and I didn't have room to have a bunch of inventory constantly on hand. So I have started making direct sales a bigger part of my strategy basically ever since I moved here, because I have the room to accommodate inventory. I'm feeling a little less burnt out on the actual fulfillment of it. I actually quite enjoy it. Sometimes it's a nice break to be able to do something completely mindless and just do something with my hands if I need a break from like writing and stuff. It's just a completely different, it's just like manual labor, and it's kind of nice to be able to turn my brain off sometimes. So I feel like it will become even a bigger part of my strategy once all of the renovations and everything are done, because my plan is not to keep my inventory in my guest room like that. If you haven't stayed caught up on the vlogs, the plan is to get these built-in bookshelves in here in my office, and this is where I would like to store everything. So once we finally get settled, I feel like I will start ordering in bulk. So right now, my point was I'm trying to balance like wanting to have more inventory on hand, but I'm not quite sure how much I can accommodate with my space yet. So I'm kind of like testing the waters. So like having 40 of each book of the Marionettes is 160 books. It's hard to like conceptualize how much space that's gonna take up, let alone like all of my other books. So anyway, we're in this weird transition time where I'm trying to like figure it out. Also on a completely like unrelated note, what I've been doing lately, why I haven't been filming as much, I have just come to the conclusion like my nervous system is fucking shot, and I've been just trying to like get regulated. I don't know how much of that is of interest to you, but like that has been my main priority because I realized like I am just like really out of whack. So anyway, it's Wednesday, just got back from a walk. I'm trying to like get outside more, get in the sunshine like first thing in the morning. I feel like that's good for me. Just trying to be more grounded in general. I feel like I spend a lot of time in my head as an overthinker in general, but then also like my job is very like in my head. Also because I'm like slowly getting back into running again, which I've really been enjoying. So I've been spending a lot of time just like, I guess, just focusing on physical stuff and like getting back into my body, because if you haven't been around for a while, last year I was training for a marathon. Was it last year? I started training last year, and I was supposed to run a half marathon this previous July, and I was supposed to run the marathon this November. Plans changed for a couple of different reasons. I ended up getting injured, and I ended up getting injured a month before my half marathon race, which threw me off so badly I wasn't able to run my race. I did still run. I did the 5K, and that was so demoralizing, let me tell you. I trained for probably 7 months for that race, and then to not be able to do it after 7 months of training, and then also to not be able to get into the marathon that I had been planning for November, it was like I just stopped running for a while after that. I was also moving. To be fair, that same month that I was supposed to run the half marathon, I moved. So it's not like I didn't have other things going on. But I just kind of stopped running for a couple of months, and recently I've just started getting back into it, and I was kind of nervous to try to get back into it. It's like, it's been months and I haven't been running. Am I like back to square one now? I have been able to like jump right back into it in a way that really pleasantly surprised me. I do think I still need to work my way up to get back to where I was. I don't think I could just go out and run 10 miles today the way I had been, but I'm not completely back to square one, which was a pleasant surprise for me. So we're back into running. It's nice that I now have my whole little gym set up. So yeah, in general, that's what's been going on. I don't know what we're gonna do today. I'm still kind of stuck with Cam's book. I'm trying to figure some things out. Endings are always hard for me. We're at the end, and I have been at war with myself, feeling sometimes like I'm trying to fit a square peg in a round hole, trying to make this a standalone, and I'm like, there's just no fucking way I can wrap all of this up in one book. Like, it's not possible. And then I figure something out, I'm like, maybe it is possible. And unfortunately, I feel like I'm not at a place where I can write. Like, I really have hit a block until I figure all this out. And I have found it's really not something you can force a lot of the time. So I've just been doing a lot of brainstorming, a lot of thinking, and I'm hoping it'll all just like come together and make sense to me, because that's what always happens. I always end up having the aha moments and we're just waiting for that to come. I don't like saying that because it makes me sound like I'm just sitting around waiting for it to hit me. I'm working on it. But we have definitely hit a pause as far as the actual writing goes until I figured that out. And part of it, I wonder, is what ended up happening for the last book in the Marionettes series, Ruthless Ends. I didn't write the ending until a couple of drafts in, because I ended up having to go back and add a ton of stuff into the middle and beginning that helped me figure out how to write the ending. And so for this book, I know there's stuff missing in the parts that I've already written. And so I'm wondering, if I go back and I start fixing all of that, is that going to help me figure out how to write this ending? I don't like doing that. I like getting to the end of a draft and having something complete to work with, even if it's trash. But if we are struggling for much longer, we might end up doing that. You know what? I said I don't know what I'm gonna do today. That's a lie. We're gonna go work out, and then I'm gonna get myself ready, and I need to film today because I have told myself several days in a row we're gonna film, and then I haven't done it. I need to film for the writers video for Patreon, and then I think I want to film that video for YouTube, the like auditing your Amazon book pages. So I need to put myself together. It's hard this time of year with how early it gets dark. For whatever reason, I'm sorry if this has been out of focus this entire time. My camera has been fighting me. I don't know what is going on. It's like all of the settings get messed up somehow, and it doesn't want to focus, and the lighting situation keeps getting weird. And now it's the battery's dying. Anyway, we got stuff to do. I'll see you later.
Mr. Dane.
Update. Every single one of these, good condition. I think it's been years since I've had an order show up with no damages. I mean, we'll see what the rest of them look like when they get here, whenever those show up. But rearrange some things so I can put them over here. This is the non-damaged side. Damaged. We need some more space. This one, I'm only putting things on the bottom for the most part because it's scaring me and looks like it's gonna tip over. And it's a bit messy around here, but that's a pleasant surprise. It's now 4 o'clock. I just filmed both of those videos, the Patreon one and the YouTube one, and I would have kept going. To be honest, I only ended up doing 2 submissions in the like author coaching video because my camera randomly stopped recording, and I probably talked for a good 10 minutes that didn't get recorded, and that pissed me off, and I'm like, I can't keep going, I need to stop now. So now we're gonna import the footage, maybe edit for a little bit, and then we'll probably be done for the day. For the writers video for Patreon, I ended up doing a sit down talking about how Book Harvest went, the event that I went to this month. Just run all the numbers, talking about my general experience, that kind of thing. So I don't know if I'm gonna edit these videos, but I'm at least gonna import all this footage and just see how long these freaking videos are gonna be. I have no idea. My laptop's almost dead. It's 5:15. Took me a little over an hour to edit that. I have a helper. We're currently uploading and waiting for it to finish processing. And then I'll probably just post it tonight because it has been over 3 weeks since I posted a video. I have not had enough to eat today, so we're gonna go get some food and probably go hang out and watch some TV. I have been binge watching the TV show From. Has anyone seen that? I'm in season 3. It's losing me a little bit with the current storylines, but it's really good. Really recommend. We'll see you later.